What is up, guys? It is Tony here, and today we're doing a video about all the things I don't like about these glasses. The things that make me want to throw it out the window, throw it into the pool, and just get rid of it. Honestly, there's a lot of things that I like about them. If you want to see that video, it's over here. But there are a lot of things that they could improve on, and luckily this is a very early build that I'm using. I'm using the Explorer 2.0. So, down the road, of course, they can improve a lot of these things. But the first feature that really bothers me is the positioning of the power button. See, when you're taking this headset off, you really can't see what's going on inside of the glass element there. So, usually, when you're trying to power on or power off a device, you need to be able to see the screen. But in order to power it down, you have to take it off and you have to click this button in here. That's annoying because you pretty much have to do this and you have to try to look through the glasses as you're turning it on or off. And I can't tell you how many times I put it on, it wasn't turning on for some reason, I took it off and I tried to see if it was on and it started to turn off because I had no idea that the screen was on already. It's just a little nitpick, and I'm sure they can improve it just by putting it right on the outside. It would take 2 seconds to do that for them, I bet. So hopefully they go ahead and do it. Another thing I really don't like about these glasses is that, unfortunately, I've heard a lot of good things about the brightness of the display, but whenever you're outside in the sunlight and you look outside at the sky or whatever and you want to take a picture, it's really hard to see what's going on. It's really hard to see if you took the picture or not. Usually you have to look at your hand or a dark surface. If there was some way they could increase the brightness a little bit on the display and really allow you to manually control it while you're using the device somehow, maybe a little rocker, that'd be very useful because it's something that's always in your field of view, and in order for you to move it somewhere where there's shade, you have to move your whole body and you have to look at something. It's a bit annoying. So I think that's something they could really improve on. Another thing that I really don't like about the glasses is actually the battery life. This is something that I call the pro, but I also want to call it a con. And the reason why I want to call it a con is because it's actually extremely annoying that whenever you're looking at a video on the glass, or whenever you're using data, or whenever you're doing directions, that you'll see your battery drain about 30%. The reason why it lasts me a day is because I'm very conservative with use. I only use it twice or 3 times a day, but it would be convenient to be able to use it more without having to lose the battery life. Obviously down the road they'll change that, but I think a really good solution to this problem would be to have a removable battery pack that you could change. Another con, which is actually something that I haven't ran into yet, is that sometimes people are a little iffy about the glass thing, the fact that you can take photos and videos without them knowing. So I think that a good feature to have would be to be able to take this thing off and keep your glass construction on as if it's a sunglass or something like that. For example, when you go to the movie theater or when you're going into the bathroom or something like that. Because sometimes, when you have to take it off to go into the bathroom or something like that, where do you put it? Do you put it around your neck like this? I mean, that kind of works, but you still have the camera out there and people still see it, and it feels a little bit weird to have around your neck like that. It really doesn't fit in your pocket, so I think the best solution would be to have something where you can take this off and then maybe have a little cover for the prism itself, so you can put it into your pocket and just use it as if it's a pair of shades or a pair of glasses once they get the prescription feature in there. And the last con of Google Glass is that you have to use tethering. I can't believe that this device doesn't have a way to just hook up to the Bluetooth and use the data without tethering. The fact that it has to have its own Wi-Fi signal separately is very bothersome. And with this comes the idea that you can't use the iPhone. You need to use the My Glass app, which isn't on iOS. Now, this might change in the future. Obviously, this is in December I'm making this video, so probably next year they'll release an app for iPhone. But I had to switch to Android, which costed me money out of pocket, out of my contract, which was a lot of money to pay, just to use these glasses. So I think it's definitely something they have to improve in the future. The fact that you have to use tethering is a bit annoying, and I also think that they should try to get this thing working on iPhone, because that's a bit annoying as well. But anyway, that is pretty much it. That is my video on the cons, in my opinion, of the Google Glasses. If you have anything else you want to add, leave it in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and comment. And if you want to see my pros, things I like about it, go ahead and click this link. But that is pretty much it. I will see you guys next time.